You know what? People are gonna hate on me so much. I think Black Ops 2 Zombies will forever and always be better than BO3. I stand by that till I die.
My favorite Call of Duty ever, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate. Is Cold War. Cold War, best COD, hands down. That's all I'm gonna say.
What is up, y'all? It's your boy Frankie Da G from Risetoelevategaming. Who am I here with?
Oh, you're here with Skothy. You know, I'm one of the org owners of Basai.
What's going on, everyone? My name is Logan Flippn, or some people know me as Sitched, owner of Basai, and also a competitive Call of Duty player.
In your opinion, what is the best Call of Duty gun ever? We got like M16. You know what I'm saying? For Modern Warfare, we got FAMAS, we got Galil, we got the ACR. Favorite, like the best gun in your opinion in Call of Duty history?
It's that LC10 on BO6. I think the LC10 is probably the most busted gun right now. It deletes so fast.
I'm gonna have to say the classic from Black Ops 2, MSMC. I'm going with the MSMC.
What is your favorite video game growing up?
My favorite video game growing up, I would say, on the PS2, Sly Cooper. Any of the Sly Cooper? Hey, am I gonna get flamed for that? Am I gonna get? Okay, all right. Sly Cooper. Nothing will beat that, and I will always forever wish that I can go back and I can play those games. How not now how they remake them. No, I wish I could play the OG games.
Gears of War 1.
Gears of War or Halo?
Gears of War.
Gears of War or COD?
Gears of War.
Gears of War or Valorant?
Gears of War. It clears Valorant. Clears.
Gears of War Counter-Strike?
Gears of War.
Gears of War Apex Legends?
Gears of War. It clears it easy. Apex gone now. It's a dead game. Dead game. It was okay at the start, but it's dead now. Gears never dies. Gears never dies.
I hope y'all are hearing it.
No. I stand by this. Till I...
What was your come up like Call of Duty wise? Like what game had you like, yo?
Black Ops 1, I would say for sure. Black Ops 1, whenever it first came out, I was super little, rented it from a VHS down, or from a place down the road. And man, ever since I started playing that, I just ended up falling in love with the game, just how fun it was, all the new maps every year, a new game. So then kind of got into competitive as I got older and just stuck with it. So yeah, I would say definitely say Black Ops 1 for sure.
Hey, nah, Black Ops 1, Galil, you got the FAMAS, you got the Commando,
Exactly.
the L96, you know what I'm saying? Is that your favorite Call of Duty?
I would say, I wouldn't say that's my favorite Call of Duty. No, I just got a special place in my heart because I grew up on it. But my favorite Call of Duty ever, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate, is Cold War. Cold War, best COD, hands down. That's all I'm gonna say.
Walk me through like some of the process, like CDL wise, right? So, from what I'm hearing, it is very difficult to get into the pro scene. Do you agree with that statement?
I would agree. I would definitely agree. Yeah, the pro scene is very... kind of feels very friendship leaguey. Like, you definitely should know... if you're not, like, amazing, you definitely need to know someone to get in.
Okay.
But you also need to have the skill to back it up.
Your favorite, I'm assuming Black Ops 2 is your favorite Call of Duty.
100%. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it tatted on me.
Wow, shit. No, that's great. So what is your current loadout in this tournament?
Just rocking, the sub. I'm rocking the Jackal, the only gun we're allowed to use for subs. Got that Jackal, got the Strider. And I'm running Trophy for some reason. Someone put me on that.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's something new. What's the attachments on the Jackal?
I have no idea.
You have no idea. What are we doing?
I haven't played the game. I don't play, man. I don't play.
Bro, no, we're cooked, bro. Why Cold War? Was it like the mechanics? Like for me personally, I stopped playing Call of Duty after like Ghost.
Yep.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, Black Ops 4, I didn't get into it. What was so wrong with Cold War?
I think with Cold War, the reason why I loved it so much was I was just super good at the game for N1 in general, so I just automatically had fun playing pubs and grinding all day. But it was just one of those games where I feel like I could just hop on and play nonstop when like just public matches, just hardpoint TDM. So I would just say the aspects of just like the maps, they brought back some throwback maps, but they had some new ones. So I would say probably just a combination of that and yeah, a combination of all that. That's kind of what I'd say. So a little different, I'm a little biased because I that was a real first game where I won a lot of tournaments on too. So
Okay.
a little biased from there, but I would say public matches and just grinding overall.
Walk me through your first experience like doing a CDL type of tournament or like a local or a Call of Duty tournament.
Okay, so if we're going like original, first ever tournament I played in, I was 6 years old. It was back in Black Ops 1. It was this little, so this movie theater was going out of business, and so this guy rented out, so every person got to play in their own theater room. We got to play on like the huge screens. I placed third in that. And I knew ever since then I just loved COD. But more recently, actually getting into the competitive was about MW2 2022, the more recent game. And I actually met Logan at the old venue we both worked at, and he kind of just got me into that passion, and it reignited.
So was that when you were winning those said tournaments? Was that on the team, the organization that you're owning now, or was that for a different org?
That was actually for a different org. I played under various different orgs before, but I would say ATK was one org that I played under for a while. And then other than that, you know, me and my team kind of bounced around from different organizations trying to find a good home. But majority, I would say ATK, and then yeah, kind of. After playing those tournaments and stuff, it kind of sparked the idea for me and my co-owner Skothy to start our own organization, Basai.
So Team Basai, how did that name come about? Why Basai and not like, I don't know, another name?
Skothy was the one who came up with the name. So Loki, actually, I'm letting Skothy answer this. So yeah, undisclosed right now.
No, Flippn told me that hey, Scoff made the name. So how did that happen?
I was just kind of like, I don't know. I've always loved esports. I've been huge into it my whole life, and I want to give people the opportunity that I didn't sometimes. I want to give players all that. So I talked with Sitched, and I talked with. We had another org owner, but he backed out. Other stuff, but yeah, and we got together and we threw it all together, and it's kind of just been a high ride, and it's been so fun, so fun.
So what about Basai? How did Basai come about?
So beside the actual name of it, it's Japanese, and so the full name is Basai Dai. That's the full like Japanese name, and that translates to storm the fortress. Hence the name, and so it's a nice, yeah, it works out really well.
Okay.
So we came up with a couple names, and so kind of the background behind Basai, the actual word is I used to study karate. I did karate for about 8 years, and one of my forms was called Basai Dai. And I loved the way it translated. I loved the name, and it was just one of my favorite forms to actually do. So I just shortened it to Basai to make it, kind of just sound smoother. It like looks and fits cooler.
Okay.
So yeah, and we, of course, the other names were scrapped, but we all decided on this. As soon as I said it, they were like, "Love that!" Like we knew instantly.
Are you guys just based only on Call of Duty or like FPS as a whole, like Team Basai?
Yeah, so right now we are just in Call of Duty. Well, actually, we just had a Halo event. Our first team we partnered with sent to a Halo event this weekend. So I guess right now, yeah, you'd say FPS, but we're definitely trying to get into different esports as FGC, different genres as well. So just kind of, this is our first real year of operating, and just kind of getting it started up. So yeah, just kind of seeing us where it takes us.
Flippin was also mentioning you guys are into Halo, Call of Duty, that type of thing. What games are you guys looking to venture into as well?
You said Halo, but I know from what we've talked about, we are also looking into FGC, and I know that we've been talking about stuff, and and you definitely have helped us kind of step into it.
Yeah.
And we're looking for FGC. Valorant is something we kind of want to lean into as well. We're kind of just wanting to expand as much as we can. So we always, because I want to always have something going on to where I'm always in something.
As like a co-owner of a organization, like a gaming organization, there are those that like want to get into it. What is one piece of advice that you would give them?
That's a really good question, man. And I think the answer is super easy. You just be involved and be engaged. I think that the number one, and don't get me wrong, it is super hard to find some events like this, and for the marketing, it's hard to realize, hey, how do I find a tournament or where do I go? So that part is extremely hard, but man, once you find that community and once you find, kind of like your home or your space where you like, be involved, go to everything, try to make friends. So I would just say be more involved and engaged overall, because networking is one thing I've learned is super key is, meet new people, shake hands, exchange phone numbers. So I always think that two pairs of hands are better than one. So, I would definitely say networking, and it just makes it more fun for everyone. I'd say whenever you got your gang and you're with your friends.
Like, being a owner, you're myself and yourself. There's people out there that's looking to get into the space of Call of Duty organization. What is some piece of advice that you would give them?
Definitely, you need to grow yourself on Twitter. Definitely, like the social medias is huge for getting your name out there in general. And a lot of it just comes down to either knowing someone, and if you don't know someone, just reaching out. And just be prepared if you are wanting to become an org owner for Call of Duty. It does cost quite a bit of money. Okay. It's very much a big investment, but a lot of the time, if you find the right people, find the right group, it's a good investment.
Okay.
It really is.
Or a player of multiple organizations, right? So like if I were, for example, like FaZe reaches out to me, or like Luminosity is a team, right? Okay, yeah. I'm so far out, but we got FaZe, we got Optic, Luminosity. What are some key things in those contracts that we want to look at, so that way we know the organization is not, taking advantage of us?
Contract time and length of time. You're gonna want to see how long you want to be there in the organization. Maybe being careful with how long you're gonna say you're gonna be a part of something. So I would say definitely contract length. The other thing is definitely how they are compensating you. And when I say that, I don't really mean how they're paying you, but I mean how are they paying you in other ways by promoting you? Are they shouting you out on their stream? Are they being involved in taking you in to help their content? So I would definitely say just make sure you're getting your worth out of it too. And by that, I would just make sure that they're not taking more than you're getting. So make sure it's a fair trade with promotion. And as far as like streaming and stuff like that, you're representing them with their brand and vice versa. So yeah, that's kind of what I'd say. A good basis. Definitely just make sure you're reading over everything for those.
Hot take. Other than the Cold War hot take, what do you think is like one of your Call of Duty like hot takes that someone would not agree but disagree?
You know what? People are gonna hate on me so much. I think Black Ops 2 Zombies will forever and always be better than BO3. I stand by that till I die. Everything about BO2 Zombies will be better than BO3 Zombies.
Some people agree with this, so it might not be a hot take, but definitely some people don't. I would definitely say for Call of Duty, this is more on the competitive side now, but I would say expanding the league and adding more teams. Definitely, I think that some people are saying this scene is dying and stuff, but I think if they invested more money into the competitive scene and we expanded and we allowed new teams to come in, I think it would just make for better events for the game overall, just to be in a better state of the game. Okay. So my hot take's kind of more of a competitive side for that, but yeah, I would say expansion in the CDL.
I see the Super Bowl hat. What football? San Fran?
San Fran.
Oh no.
Cali.
Nah, Cali. I'm a Chiefs fan.
You're just like the rest of them.
I'm an Alex Smith.
No.
We lose to Brady a lot.
We lose to Chiefs a lot.
Touche.
Touche.
Shout out Team Basai. Shout out Skothy. Shout out Flippn.
Nah, shout out Frankie. This dude's got it. He's got the content. He's got it all.
Nah, I'm chilling, man. I'm trying to be like you when I grow up.
I'm trying to be like you when I grow up.
Nah, bro. Thank you for your time, Flippn, man. You know what's up, man. Oh, my God. Solid dabs, man. All right, y'all. It's been real.